This is my 2018 Lifetime 8-foot kayak. It's a Lancer model. I'm going to show you how I mounted a 50-pound thrust trolling motor, originally from a pontoon boat. I think we should start with the tiller here that's made out of just gray conduit that I've heated with a torch, smashed it flat, took the foot controls that came with the trolling motor, installed them here. I utilized an indentation in the hull and some screw holes, and I went to this hardware store and bought a conduit holder. You have to remove this screw here to take this off to carry it down to the launch area. You pretty much have to take the tiller off, take the motor off, take the kayak down to the launch area, reinstall the tiller and the motor. That's the way I do it. I don't like blocking the launch area. It only takes a minute or two. I had to heat it here slightly so that the conduit would flow with the lines of the hull. I had to glue it here because I wanted to get the right rotation with the motor down in the water. I used a 7-pin recycled connector here. It's plenty heavy enough to handle the amps. This portal is where I put a lawnmower size glass mat battery that I got from Harbor Freight. That works great. It lasts an hour. I'm going to show you how I did the transom mount here. I got a clamp here that goes into the portal hole here, and I utilized the drain hole and the carrying handle holes to support the transom mount, and we've used this for years, so this is working out great. I mounted a torsion bar on here with a couple of rubber pads. It's been working great, so it doesn't wear the holes or the mount. This can all be reversed in case I change my mind. Going back to the tiller, this is a recycled piece of aluminum. I had these ball joints. When I go to take this stuff apart, I just loosen the screw. You don't have to even, this nut doesn't have to be even that tight. It doesn't seem to want to go anywhere when you assemble it at the beach or the shore before you take off. Now this tiller has a set screw and a clamping bolt, and I've siliconed it in place, and that seems to be working good. It's not a great silicone job, but that's probably what you want. You may want a little bit of leakage because your motor is going to generate heat through that tube. The motor extends down past the bottom of the hull. It's probably a foot, down into the water there, maybe. This mechanism is the release mechanism that I use to drop it into the water. Just simply pull this cable. It goes up to the front and it drops down in the water. This particular kayak has a rough texture on the hull, and it is the fastest one I have. I figure it's about 5 knots. If you got 2 lawnmower size glass mat batteries, 12 volt, you could run for 2 hours. This whole assembly weighs, with one battery, less than 50 pounds. The center of that weight mass would probably be in this area here, or just a little bit behind. It works out great. Thank you very much for your time.